In our Focus on Life segment today, we bring you to Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Holyoke. For the last few years, parishioners have been making rosaries and sending them to overseas missions, troops in Iraq and Afghanistan, and to crisis pregnancy centers locally, all in an effort to help people come closer to Jesus through Mary. Carolee McGrath has our story.
In the basement of Our Lady of Guadalupe's parish gym in Holyoke, the young parishioners sing their hearts out for Jesus. Juan Burgos, 12, and Evan Torres, 13, are on the older end of the spectrum, but it doesn't seem to faze them one bit.
Some teens, they just care about like shopping, sports, but you got to think about it. God is more important than that.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And spreading that message to people all over the world is on the agenda. These children are sharing the good news by making rosaries for the missions. Parishioner Bob Grenier, who founded Holyoke-based Grenier Photography, started the rosary-making program at the parish 5 years ago.
And we send to Africa, India, South Africa. We send also to Brazil and all of South America.
Our Lady of Guadalupe is part of Our Lady's Rosary Makers, which is based in Kentucky. Our Lady's Rosary Makers, a nonprofit apostolate, supplies rosary parts to groups and churches worldwide. In turn, those rosary makers, like the group at Our Lady of Guadalupe, send them to the missions around the world, where the faithful face unbelievable hardships, oppressive governments, poor living conditions, and war.
The missionaries will teach all of their people how to pray the rosary and the respect for our mother. Some places have no place to live. They live out in the woods. They live in tents or in lean-tos, and they ask us to send them rosaries so they can teach their people how to pray.
Jenny McGivern, the parish council chairman and director of Bible Camp, says teaching the children how to make the rosary brings them closer to Jesus through Mary.
As they're making the rosary, that is prayer. You know, they are praying as they're making the rosary, and they're understanding more of the prayer of the Hail Mary and the Our Father, and as well, and it also brings it into the family as well, and it's a way of praying together.
Evan's grandmother is in the adult rosary making group at the parish. He says he loves sharing what she taught him with others.
I'm very religious. I came here for a reason. I love this place. I love what they're doing. It's a great opportunity for kids to enjoy activities and to learn about God.
Over the last 5 years, parishioners at Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Holyoke have sent out 77,000 rosaries, and not only to missions around the world, but to American troops serving our country. And those troops always receive a black rosary.
We make black rosaries for them. A black crucifix, a black centerpiece, all the black beads, and a black cord. And the reason for that is because if they're on a ship in the middle of the ocean and there's no lights on, if you flash a white rosary and catch a reflection on it, the enemy can see it.
Bob says he wants to make sure these kids and Catholics in general understand why it's so important to pray the rosary.
Now, the Blessed Mother is our mother. When Christ said, "Mother, look at your children," and he said to the children, "Look at your mother," he designated her as our mother also, not only his. So we have a very close relationship with our Blessed Mother.
Yeah, you don't want to leave this one too long.
Betsy Diaz, who teaches CCD at Our Lady of Guadalupe, says she always lifts up her intentions to the Blessed Mother.
Personally, I pray for health. Also, in general, I pray for the world and pro-life, for peace. I pray for the new generation to have a better future.
Juan and Evan say they're proud to put Christ at the center of their lives.
Church is the home of your Father, your real Father. So you should really care about him.
And through their actions and their prayers, these children and adults are hoping to bring more people to Christ through his mother, one rosary at a time. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.